As tech majors in the US and Europe slow down and are poised for major layoffs, the current hiring season at the Indian Institutes of Technologies or IITs has seen firms from the UK and East Asian regions make up for the gap. And the generous recruiters are not from the tech and IT sector. The pullback from software majors this year has been compensated by the likes of consulting, finance, core engineering, and even international trading. In a conversation with Business Standard, Professor A. Rajkumar, Chairman CDC at IIT Kharagpur, said, "While the software sector has been watchful of the US market and has not opened up all profiles for hiring, unlike previous years, other sectors have compensated for the same. Even newer sectors like quantitative and international trading, which have been picking up gradually, have made more than one offers this year, which is a welcome change." Finance and consulting majors like Capital One, Boston Consulting Group, Bain & Company, McKinsey & Company, and Square Point Capital were among the top recruiters at IIT Kanpur this placement season. At IIT Madras, the candidates who got an offer for over 4 crore rupees were offered an international posting by the trading firm Jane Street. Their main recruiters on day one comprised of consulting majors like Bain & Company, Goldman Sachs, Qualcomm, Boston Consulting Group, JP Morgan Chase & Company, Morgan Stanley, and McKinsey. Similarly, IIT Kharagpur saw 28 of total 45 international offers made within the first 3 days of final placements coming from Japan. This was followed by 9 from Taiwan, 3 from the US, and 2 from Singapore and other geographies. Shalini S. Sharma, Assistant Secretary General at the PhD Chamber of Commerce and Industry, believes this is primarily because of a more general trend, rapidly expanding application of IT services across sectors, as well as the rapid digitization of financial services.
IT is now branching out into different domains. So if not pure IT jobs, these are indirectly linked to IT sector itself, because fintech is emerging as the largest sector in digital space. EdTech and fintech, these are the two areas which are becoming really big. With all financial transactions now becoming digital, now we also have a digital rupee. UPI has been, an India success globally. So with all these developments taking place in digital domain, it's only natural that it would be the banking and the financial sector companies which would be hiring more from IITs, because they are the ones who need this kind of technical manpower most.
According to Sumit Kumar, Chief Business Officer at TeamLease, a shift towards a more data-heavy and digitized mode of functioning is boosting the demand for IIT graduates in sectors outside the tech and IT.
Because all these organizations are data driven and they need to have a very sound foundation to make the predictions, right, about the growth, is the reason why there's a need for a lot of data specialists. There's a data architects, data analysts, and that's the reason why these organizations are now looking at IITs to develop those capabilities in-house. So that's one of the reasons. The second is that, while IT firms and technology firms have been the most sought after organizations, for looking for employment, because of the work and the compensation packages, considering the current sentiments, as you just mentioned, that there's a huge amount of layoffs that's happening. Also, the organizations in the IT are, kind of little wary because of the recession, which is looming on the head. And, with the profit margins shrinking, is another reason why these graduates from IITs are now looking for more safer havens.
Kumar also points to the rapid rise in the quality of services and products, as well as the quality of work life being offered in the Asian as well as domestic markets, as the reason for their prominence in the placement hiring circuit this year.
I mean, again, Singapore and Hong Kong happens to be the financial hub, right? I mean, Hong Kong continues to have some bit of traction, but Singapore is the financial hub. Also coming in terms of the quality of the work which India and these countries have to offer is kind of phenomenal. And I think everybody looks for that quality of work that, I think when somebody's entering into, one of the factors is that what is the kind of work and learning that one gets to, acquire in the initial phase of the career. And I think people today know what they want. They're hungry for that exposure, which today they're able to get within the country domestically. Yeah, so these are three things. One is the uncertainty because of the recession, it's the quality of work and the compensation. I think these are the three factors which is prompting the fresh graduates to look at those countries and domestic job opportunities.
The academia, therefore, is optimistic about the subtle shift in placement trends this season. They believe these are signs of a diversifying recruitment market. They also point to the consistency of IITs in producing talents that are highly attractive in hiring markets.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.